Did you know the food you're eating right now, some of its ingredients are literally banned in Europe? Not restricted, not limited, banned. And you're probably eating some of them every single day without realizing. Welcome back. Today we're breaking down 6 food additives that are legal here in the US, but the EU banned and said absolutely not. Let's get into it. First up is titanium dioxide. It's an odorless powder that makes food look whiter, brighter, thinks candies, sauces, even some milk products. The International Agency for Research on Cancer calls it possibly carcinogenic to humans, and studies have linked it to digestive issues and immune system damage. You can find it in Jello, Sour Patch Kids, Kraft fat-free cheddar, even in ranch, and Europe has it banned. But luckily, with Trash Panda, you can scan the products, spot this ingredient, and swap it for something better. The next ingredient is BHA. BHA is a preservative in snacks, food packaging, and even some cosmetics. California has listed it as a known carcinogen, and the EU classifies it as an endocrine disruptor, meaning it can mess with your testosterone and your thyroid hormones. It's in Hungry Jack mashed potatoes, Hormel pepperoni, Jack's Links beef sticks. All of this is banned in Europe. But if you're a huge fan of the Jack Links beef sticks, try out a swap for chomps instead. The next ingredient we'll be talking about is brominated vegetable oil, or BVO. Brominated vegetable oil keeps citrus flavoring from separating in sodas. Sounds harmless, except this can build up in your body over time and has been linked to nervous system damage, headaches, memory issues, and even cancer. It's in products like Sundrop and a bunch of other store brand drinks, banned in Europe. But luckily, with new sodas such as Olipop or Poppy, you can make a swap that will help you start feeling better. So try it out today. The next ingredient we're going to be talking about is ADA. ADA is a dough conditioner and bleaching agent in baked goods. When you bake it, it breaks down into semicarbazide, a known carcinogen linked to tumors in multiple animal studies. It's also been linked to asthma when inhaled. You'll find it in ballpark hot dog buns, Little Debbie honey buns, and Pillsbury dinner rolls. All of this banned in Europe. The next ingredient we'll talk about is food dyes. At this point, most people understand food dyes are not good for you. They don't provide any benefit to your food and only can lead to harm. So these aren't technically banned in Europe, but any food containing them has to carry a warning saying that they may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children, so that people know when they're in their foods and are able to avoid them. But what did the food companies do? They reformulated their products for Europe and kept selling the same versions with the food dyes here in the US. Food dyes can be found in things that you might expect, like Skittles, M&Ms, but they can also be found in mustard, ketchup, and a bunch of other products you would have never even expected. But similar to the other products, with a quick scan from Trash Panda, you can spot these food dyes and avoid them easily at the snap of your fingers. The last ingredient we'll talk about is potassium bromate. Potassium bromate is in refined flour-based baked items and frozen pizzas. The International Agency on Research for Cancer calls it potentially a human carcinogen, and animal studies show it increases tumors in the thyroid. California is actually banning it in 2027, and the EU already has it banned. These are just a few of the ingredients that other countries know can be potentially harmful, but the US has let slide, and that's why you need to feel empowered and read the labels. Don't ever believe the marketing on the packaging. And if you start reading the labels and making those healthy swaps, you will eat cleaner and feel better in no time. So next time you're at the grocery store, flip over the package, scan the barcode, and check out those ingredients. The point is, you deserve to know what you're eating and when to avoid it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, leave a like and subscribe, or give me a comment of some foods with these ingredients that you were surprised by, and I'll catch you in the next one.